Welcome to Soapdish. Hi, Teri.
Hey, Mark. Woo!
Woo! Long time no see, Teri Knight.
No. Happy New Year and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. This is our you and I first time podcasting since the first of the year. So
yeah, and a
Happy
lot's
New Year.
going on.
Lots going on.
Whew.
Let's get at it, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
All right. So first I have to tell my little cut the cord story because I did this for both of my podcasts, the other Young and Restless Soap Dish too. But I cut the cord last week, Teri, on cable TV.
Oh, good for
so
you.
I had to go out and get new new Rokus and shit for my old TVs.
Yes.
And some of my newer, I have a lot of TVs, so you have to forgive me for that.
No, that's, you go, bud.
But anyway, so I cut the cord, and then I called back to renegotiate just internet with my company, Mediacom, to negotiate. And I cut my bill. I cut my cable bill almost in half, and I cut my internet less than in half. So it's a big change.
It is. And, well, I dumped Spectrum.
Did you?
And went with MetroNet. Yes. And I only have internet. I don't have cable. And
well, how the hell do you keep up on the soaps, Teri?
I have YouTube TV. I stream.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
okay,
I have,
good.
and I do have YouTube TV. So I've got that, and then I've got other stuff. But and honestly, I don't watch a lot. So
you know what, I'm with you. You know what I find is we actually I went with Hulu, but my son-in-law is big into this stuff. He said go either YouTube or Hulu.
Okay.
And he had Hulu, so I kind of checked into that, and I went Hulu, and we binge watch more than anything.
Yes.
And you don't need all these cable channels for that.
No, you don't. And I was thinking about Hulu, so I might. I
like Hulu so
that
far,
one
Teri.
too.
Yeah,
that's
it's good programming. So
yes, I've heard a lot. There's been a lot of good shows on there. So
yeah, there is. That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not.
Yes.
Off we go. We're not receiving money from either one, so I suppose we should move on.
No, we're not.
Anyway, so let's talk about Phyllis. So Phyllis, she's going hard after Danny Romalotti. Wow.
What? We're on the Bold and the Beautiful.
I'm sorry. Hey.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
It helps to get the right agenda in front of you.
Wow.
I gotta say, Teri. So what happened?
Luann's gonna laugh at this one.
I know. She's gonna say, "What the hell are you doing the same one over twice?" But I moved around all this stuff because I had to get a different Roku in my podcast studio. So I've been moving cords around and stuff. That's why when we had a little trouble to start with, I was like, "What the hell? Maybe I didn't hook something back up."
Oh,
right.
okay.
But I also forgot to grab my agenda. Sorry.
Well, do you need some help, or do you have your agenda now?
I'm
okay.
Good. I got it.
All right. Okay.
I just forgot to grab it off the printer.
Okay.
All right. So Eric continues. This is what I want to talk about. So Eric continues to recoup in the hospital, and today, Dr. Finn and Steffy end up telling him if he doesn't, if everything goes well overnight tonight, he would go home tomorrow. So
yes,
good news.
That's exciting.
It is.
And he looks good. So we'll see. I mean, he's still going to retire at some point, isn't he?
I would think so.
I don't know. Maybe not.
He's a hell of an actor. He's a hell of an actor. Did you see the way he, like today, where he cried and acted through that whole scene? That was impressive.
Yes. And I think, honestly, I think he's genuine. I mean, that's because I think he really cares about all the cast. At least that's kind of the way it sounds. And so he can tap into that. That's pretty cool. I like him.
I do too. And I've seen him on a couple of talk shows, and he seems to be the genuine article. He seems like a really nice guy, like you said, in person.
Yeah.
So
neat. All
right. So let's talk about Zende.
Oh.
I'll get into commentary here, but Zende has a bone to pick with RJ. And I think it all basically surrounds around the fact that RJ was able to work with Eric on that line that they did. And I think since then he's kind of got, like, I'm going to get him for that, even though, I mean, it just seems that way.
He's a jealous little prick.
And he goes after Luna. No, you're right. And he goes after Luna, and then he ends up inviting her out for this nice dinner. And what a dick. And it doesn't go well either, by the way. Thank God. I always thought, Luna, don't fall for this crap.
I was so impressed with Luna. Yeah. I loved the way she handled that. Yep, she was very genuine. She acted that very well. She's a good young actress too.
She is. And she's a good, I like the character. She's a good addition to the show. Yeah. Yes. Now, Zende, on the other hand, just his face, the way he gets these facial expressions, I want to punch him. Sorry, I want to punch him in the face. I'm like, you little slimy little turd. Don't you think?
He is. Oh, he's an asshole. He's
not good.
Well, and the thing is, he's going about this all wrong because they have been saying, work on this with us, work on the line with, Ridge and RJ.
Right.
And instead of being gracious and, you know what, let's do that as a family.
Right.
Now, I want myself. You little
wiener.
Yeah.
He's our new wiener on the show. Yeah. We should have a wiener award, Teri.
Oh,
we should isolate
definitely.
Actors and actresses and say they get the wiener award.
I love
Liam
that.
would have won it for about a year.
Oh, yes. Or 2.
Maybe longer,
Yeah, Liam definitely. So he could be in the Hall of Fame.
He could be in
Wiener Award winner.
The Soapdish Hall of Fame for Wiener Award. All right, so next, Thomas, because Thomas comes clean with Hope about the rumors around Emma's death.
Yes.
And basically he's reacting to Zander, who has talked to Dr. Finn a couple times about Thomas's involvement in Emma's death and that he ran her off the road, etc.
Yes. And I applaud Thomas for sharing that with her. I really do. Mm-hmm. But he's still holding back something because he was chasing her down. He was on her tail. Mm-hmm. He should have backed off. If he would have backed off, she would have backed off. So I think there's still that piece. I mean, he seemed very, very genuine when he was telling Hope that, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I was kind of surprised at how she responded to Brooke. When Brooke came in, I can't remember what day that was.
Yeah.
But Brooke had come in. Oh, you've got the wine set out. You're waiting for Thomas, blah, blah. And then when Hope acted funny, she just... So Brooke should shut up. And Liam, really? You have no say in the matter. None. And I did see a clip of the rest of Hope's speech that ended up being cut that she gave to Liam when he was there trying to tell her that, repeatedly, have you forgot anything? And she let fly on him. If you get a chance, viewers, if you get a chance, and I can't remember where I saw it, but it was a maybe 20-minute or 20-second piece that didn't get on there, and one of the other soap central places had it up. So anyway,
I'll have to check into that. I have not seen or heard about that.
It was pretty good.
Too
It would have
bad they
been fun
edited
if
it
they'd
out.
have left it. I know.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
time,
Okay.
yeah. So.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk about. So basically, as you mentioned, Hope doesn't necessarily take the news real well. Not
No.
terrible either. She's not saying it's
Mm-mm.
over or anything like that, but
Right.
it's affecting her, and she's also saying, "I don't know what this means for us, going forward." So we'll have to see what happens there.
Well, and I was surprised. I was expecting her to say something to Brooke when Brooke came in, and she didn't, which kind of surprised me because although if she had told Brooke that, oh my God,
Well, yeah,
Brooke would have went immediately to he's horrid
yeah,
and you can't
and
trust
went
him,
right to
and she would
Ridge,
have ran.
complaining to Ridge about it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Yeah,
I
you
thought that
can't
was
tell her
interesting.
because she's like telling a teenager. She acts like a Brooke. She acts like a teenager in this
Yes.
case.
She does.
She's just like a little gossip.
Oh, I know.
You know,
She's annoying.
she would also make our Wiener Award.
Yes, she would. Yeah.
All right, so she basically tells Thomas, there's no guarantees, which is kind of what she said all along, but it seemed
Yes.
a little more emphatic, I thought.
It did. But then I was surprised by her interaction with Brooke.
Brooke, yeah, you're right. That's true.
So they're still leaving this up in the air. They're really playing with us in terms of what
How do they
she's...
expect us to sleep, Teri?
I don't know. I don't know if I've got enough melatonin. So
Good thing there's a Target in Northfield.
yes, that's true.
All right. So let's move on to Bill Spencer.
Yeah,
I think I like this storyline, by the way.
I do too.
Bill Spencer ends up going out on a date with Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Bill seems to kind of have it for Poppy. He's pretty
Oh, he's into
smitten
her.
with her, I would say.
Yes. And have you noticed how much he also compliments Luna?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and the way he
They're
does
setting
it.
us up.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely set up. We'll save some of that.
I have
Okay.
a question for you in that regard coming up, and Super
Okay.
Sudsy.
Okay.
All right. So the thing that they're really kind of leading us into this storyline now, because it kind of indicated today, Bill was saying that I was at was it a musical?
Music fest.
Music
fest.
fest.
Yep.
Yeah. And I met Poppy, we met there, Well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like something happened back then with her, back then between the
Oh,
two
yes.
of them, which, again,
Yes.
we'll talk more about later in a minute
Yes.
here.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move into Super Sudsy questions.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right. So will Eric go home, Teri, or are they setting us up for a relapse? Just by the wording that Finn used today, I'm a little nervous that they're going to, that there could be something happen that makes it so he can't go home.
Maybe, but I'm more inclined to believe that he will make it home. What that looks like in my head is that he will be sitting out on the deck, on that big, beautiful deck. He'll be probably in a wheelchair or whatever.
Having coffee or a martini.
No, he'll be having a martini. Come on. You got to give him a martini. And the kids and everybody's doing their thing. The grandkids are out there and everybody's having fun. And that's when he'll go.
Oh, wow. I hadn't even
That's
thought of that. That's sudsy, Teri. Wow.
That's what I'm leaning to. So we'll see.
That's a really solid prediction, because now that you say that, I'm like, they're kind of setting up for that, aren't they? I didn't even think about it, but the fact that he said he was telling RJ today, I want to have coffee in the morning, sit outside with my family, so everything you just said in terms of a setup,
Yes.
kind of led us through that with Eric today. So wow, that's sudsy.
And I think I'll add to that everybody will be down by the pool. he'll be up on the balcony. So they won't know.
So he'll be like overlooking the family, just kind of admiring everything, and then he'll tip over.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what I think. That's my SUDSY prediction.
Well, because you're right. That's a good one. I somehow he's going to leave the show at some point, but maybe not this round. I don't know.
Maybe not.
Not a young man.
No, he's not.
But he's solid. He's still a good actor.
Yes. Oh, definitely. It just depends on what he wants to do in his real life.
True. Oh, he has a real life? Teri?
I think so. I'm not sure, but that's my guess.
What is Thomas's mindset if Hope doesn't react well to his news of Emma's death?
I don't think it's going to be good. I wish it would be, but I don't. I think for the storyline, it won't go well. That's my guess. But I think also that Finn needs to shut up.
Yeah.
He needs to back off. He's too involved in Hope's stuff. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And that isn't going to sit well with Steffy. I don't know. I think there's some storylines that could happen that's going to have Finn and Steffy at it, and Liam, the putz, he may come back, and I don't know. If he finds out what Thomas told Hope, all bets are off.
Yeah, I agree. And I think what's actually going to happen is that he is going to find out. I'm not quite sure how, but he's, overhearing somebody door open at Forrester Creations. I mean,
I know.
There's
same old.
Opportunities that could happen.
And nobody locks the door. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That was kind of cute the other day where Luna and RJ were making out, and who walked in? Carter, I think. And he said, "You should lock the door."
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You could say that a lot on that show. You should lock the door.
Yes. That should just be standard.
Yeah, right.
Walk in the room, lock the door. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So will Zander, Teri, continue to pursue Luna?
You mean Zende?
Zende, I'm sorry. Typed in the wrong name.
Yes, I think so. It's a good storyline for Zende because his character is so...
It's such a blah.
It is. It's really blah. And I don't know if it's just his acting. But we've talked about this before. He's not very good.
No.
So it'll be... I think he will. I think he'll push it.
And I think if you the way the writers are going, I think I continue that. He's pretty, as far as his acting ability, this is probably the best I've seen.
You're right.
He's playing a a-hole pretty well on that show.
Yes, I would agree with you on that. His acting skills have gotten better.
Are pretty good in that role. So that I kind of hope they make him into a bad guy because at least there's some.
Oh, I think
substance there.
It's definitely set up to be.
Well, that'll be good if they do it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Will Lee continue to hassle
Poppy and Luna?
Luna, yeah, and Poppy.
Yes. Yeah, and I wish we could get to an explanation of why she is so. If it's just because Lee chose to work hard and become a doctor, and Poppy didn't. Who cares?
Remember, she slept with the head of surgery, though.
Yeah, well,
I know.
How long ago was that? And the thing is, Lee she's just become such a bitch. I mean,
really changed
she's
her character.
Good at it.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
She's good at being a bitch. So, I think it's going to get nastier.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and especially, I made a note on this, especially because, and I could see this being set up today as well, that she's going to find out that Bill is dating her, Poppy,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that's going to be a problem. She's going to tell Bill what a bad person Poppy is. Lee is.
I think so, but I don't think that Bill's gonna believe it.
Yeah.
I think Bill would end up questioning Lee.
Yeah, what her motives are. Yeah, where's she coming from? Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the ultimate question is, and we were kind of hinting around to this, but
Yes.
is Luna Bill's daughter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's no question.
Yeah.
Especially the way they were talking today and the way he was praising Luna and saying any parent would be so happy to have her as their daughter. So, yeah.
That would be me because turns out I'm her father.
Yes. Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
No, Luna.
Luna, I am your father.
Yeah, you got it down. That was good. All right.
Yeah. I can do impressions quite well, too. I'm here all week.
Put him.
Other comments? Thoughts? Predictions?
Well, here's some weird stuff. It's that Wyatt thing. So he was living at the cottage.
I want to talk about that.
Where the hell? What happened to Flo? Nobody knows.
I think they're writing him off, don't you?
They must be.
I think today, based on him saying that I don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to move out of Los Angeles.
Yes, I'm thinking, but why? I want to know why. I don't want to.
Because they're writing him off.
Well, yeah, but what are they going to give his character to say? You know, if he wants off the show, that's fine, but give us something. You know, don't just, oh, well, that's it. He's done.
I kind of think they're doing it this way because they know that at least his character probably will return.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Flo's will.
I did a little bit of investigating.
Ooh.
And
Did you have the research department on that?
I did. Yes. And it would appear that that's probably not real likely. I got the impression that she's really busy doing other projects.
That's what I wondered. Yeah.
So probably not. And I don't know that her character was that significant.
Yeah, I agree.
So she had her time with Sally and all of that, but then it's kind of boring. So
yeah, they didn't do much after that. With
they
her
didn't
character.
develop it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, they didn't develop it. I agree.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah, and I think RJ is going to move into the cottage because Wyatt said, "I already have somebody to rent."
Oh.
So that's my thought. When
Him
he
and
said
Luna?
that, yeah, I think so. I don't know if Luna will move in
that soon. Pretty early.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I think RJ is the one that's definitely going to rent the place.
Okay. I hadn't thought of that.
It just makes
That's a good
sense.
call. Another SUDSY prediction. Teri Knight's on fire.
I am.
All right. Well, we covered a lot, Teri.
We did.
All right. Until we dish again.
Keep it sudsy.
And we're out.